Hello and welcome to Connie Varsity. Are you frustrated with your PowerPoint presentations not hitting the mark? In the world of business, education, and beyond, it's often the platform upon which we're asked to share our ideas, present our findings, and inspire action. Mastering PowerPoint isn't about becoming a technical wizard or creating slides that could double as psychedelic art installations. It's about understanding how to use this ubiquitous tool to effectively communicate your message and connect with your audience. This essay isn't a deep dive into obscure PowerPoint features. It's a strategic guide to help you approach your presentations with clarity, purpose, and confidence. We'll explore how to craft compelling narratives, design visually engaging slides, and deliver your message with impact. From understanding your audience to mastering your body language, we'll cover the key elements that transform a good presentation into a great one. Whether you're a seasoned executive or a nervous first-time presenter, the principles outlined here will empower you to approach PowerPoint with a fresh perspective. Remember, the most powerful tool in your arsenal isn't the software itself, but your ability to connect with and inspire your audience. Let's begin our journey to PowerPoint mastery by shifting our focus from simply creating slides to crafting experiences. Before you open PowerPoint, before you even touch your keyboard, you need to understand your audience. Who are they? What are their interests, their backgrounds, their expectations? A presentation designed for a room full of marketing executives will look and sound very different from one aimed at a group of high school students. Consider their level of familiarity with your topic. Are they experts? Or will you need to provide background information? What are their pain points, their challenges, their aspirations? By understanding your audience's needs and perspectives, you can tailor your message to resonate with them on a deeper level. Think about what you want your audience to take away from your presentation. What action do you want them to take? What information do you want them to remember? By keeping your audience's needs and goals at the forefront of your mind, you'll be well on your way to crafting a presentation that's not just informative, but truly impactful. With a clear understanding of your audience, you can begin to craft the core message of your presentation. What's the one key takeaway you want your audience to remember? This central idea will serve as the foundation for your entire presentation. Once you have your core message, organize your thoughts into a clear and logical structure. A well-structured presentation is like a well-designed roadmap, guiding your audience through your ideas in a way that's easy to follow and understand. Consider using a simple linear structure with a clear beginning, middle, and end. This approach helps to keep your audience engaged and prevents them from getting lost in a sea of information. Remember, less is more. Don't try to cram too much information into a single presentation. Instead, focus on delivering your key message clearly and concisely. By prioritizing clarity and simplicity, you'll ensure that your message is heard and understood. Your slides should complement your presentation, not overpower it. Think of them as visual aids that enhance your message, not as standalone documents. Use strong, high-quality images that are relevant to your content and visually appealing. Avoid using too many images or visuals, as this can be distracting and overwhelming for your audience. When it comes to text, less is more. Use short, concise phrases and bullet points to convey your key points. Stick to a limited number of fonts and font sizes to maintain consistency and visual appeal. A good rule of thumb is to use no more than 2 different fonts per slide. Choose a color scheme that is both visually appealing and appropriate for your audience and topic. Use colors that contrast well together to make your text easy to read. Avoid using too many different colors, as this can be distracting. Section 5. The power of words. Using language that resonates. The words you choose for your presentation are just as important as the visuals you use. Use language that is clear, concise, and easy to understand. Avoid using jargon or technical terms that your audience may not be familiar with. If you must use technical terms, be sure to define them clearly. Your tone should be appropriate for your audience and the occasion. A formal presentation will require a more formal tone than a casual presentation. Be yourself and let your personality shine through, but always maintain a professional demeanor. Engage your audience by using storytelling, humor, and rhetorical questions. people are naturally drawn to stories, so incorporating them into your presentation can be a powerful way to make your message more memorable and relatable. Section 6. Rehearsing for success. Practice makes perfect. Once you've created your slides and crafted your message, it's time to rehearse. Rehearsing your presentation allows you to become more familiar with your material, work out any kinks in your delivery, and build your confidence. Practice your presentation out loud, standing up, as if you were delivering it to a live audience. This will help you get a feel for the timing of your presentation and identify any areas where you need to make adjustments. Pay attention to your pace, volume, and tone of voice. Speak clearly and slowly enough for your audience to understand you. Vary your pitch and tone to keep your audience engaged. Section 7. Body language speaks volumes, commanding the stage. Your body language is just as important as your words when it comes to delivering a compelling presentation. Maintain good posture, stand tall, and make eye contact with your audience. Use hand gestures to emphasize your points, but avoid fidgeting or pacing around the stage. Project confidence by smiling, speaking clearly, and avoiding filler words like and ah. Remember, your audience is more likely to believe in your message if you believe in yourself. Move around the stage naturally, using your movement to engage different sections of the audience. Avoid standing in one spot for the entire presentation. Section 8. Conquering stage fright. Projecting confidence. It's perfectly normal to feel nervous before a presentation. The key is to channel that nervous energy into positive energy that will help you deliver a powerful and engaging presentation. One effective technique is to practice deep breathing exercises before your presentation. Deep breathing helps to calm your nerves and center your mind. Visualize yourself delivering a successful presentation. Imagine yourself speaking confidently, engaging your audience, and receiving positive feedback. Remember that your audience wants you to succeed. They are there to hear your message and learn from you. Focus on connecting with your audience and sharing your knowledge and insights. Section 9. Owning the Q&A. Engaging with your audience. The question and answer session is an opportunity for you to further engage with your audience and address any questions or concerns they may have. Listen attentively to each question, repeating it back to the audience to ensure everyone heard it. Answer questions honestly and directly, even if you don't know the answer. If you don't know the answer to a question, it's okay to say so. Offer to follow up with the person after the presentation with more information. Be respectful of all questions and viewpoints, even if you disagree with them. The Q&A session is not the time to get into arguments or debates. Section 10. Closing with impact. Leaving a lasting impression. The closing of your presentation is just as important as the opening. It's your last chance to make a lasting impression on your audience and reinforce your key message. Summarize your main points and restate your call to action. What do you want your audience to do with the information you've shared? End your presentation on a positive and memorable note. You might share an inspiring quote, a personal anecdote, or a final thought-provoking question. Thank your audience for their time and attention. Let them know that you appreciate the opportunity to share your message with them. Section 11. Beyond the slides. Continuing the conversation. Your presentation is just the beginning of the conversation. Encourage your audience to connect with you on social media, visit your website, or follow up with you via email. Provide your contact information on your final slide or in a handout. Consider creating additional resources, such as articles, blog posts, or videos, to share with your audience after the presentation. This will help to keep the conversation going and provide your audience with valuable information that they can refer back to. By continuing the conversation beyond the presentation, you'll build stronger relationships with your audience and establish yourself as a thought leader in your field. And don't forget to subscribe to the Varsity YouTube channel for more insightful content and resources.